Critical error made by influencer Mai Pham. There have been so many YouTubers these days that it's hard to keep up with all of them. They're not just into vlogging or documenting their lives on social media, they also want to be different, to be a good influence, and to be an inspiration. They're willing to lay their lives out there in public so that people can relate to them and stay real and honest with their followers. Many of them have grown in the eyes of their followers, just like Mai Pham. For those of you who have absolutely no idea who she is, here's a quick rundown of how she started YouTube. Mai Pham, who is now 20 years old, began vlogging at the age of 13. She's a Canadian who created her YouTube page as a volleyball lover's channel. Over the years and as she grows older, she has ventured into other stuff like travel, makeup, and fashion. Her channel was so casual and real that it made people love her. With her fun and quirky personality, she gained millions of followers. Right now, she has over 2.8 million subscribers on her YouTube channel. At a young age, she started to travel and live independently. She's having the time of her life and depending on no one. You'd think she figured out life, but there will always be times when you're challenged. Mai Pham is now at the center of a controversy. Perhaps she never expected this to happen to her in a million years. She's been blogging for a decade, and she knows how the digital world works. But sometimes you lose sight of what's right because of your desire to be successful. Mai expanded her niche and released her very own clothing line, Alchemy, earlier this year. However, just as she shared the latest designs of her tops and hoodies, people instantly called her out for an unthinkable reason. Mai has been updating her followers about her future projects, and she was so excited to take her fans to see the full collection and the designs first. She had been working on this particular project for over a year, so she could not wait for her followers to purchase and enjoy her clothes. Unfortunately, 2 of the designs she launched were not hers. Somebody else made those designs and was not given full credit. The artists who made the designs were initially unaware that their work had been used by Mai to promote her business. People slammed Mai for doing this. They criticized her for not doing a thorough job. It's so unlike her to step on other people to boost her career. People are waiting for Mai to address the situation, but it took a while for her to speak up. She was posting on her Instagram story, but she made no mention of the controversy. People had commented on her post, but she stayed quiet. They were starting to wonder if Mai knew what was going on or if she was just pretending that the issue did not exist. Avid followers of Mai knew that she had not addressed the issue yet because she was trying to get to the bottom of it. She was probably doing her own investigation to find out what went down that resulted in this. A month had passed, but she still had not said anything. Perhaps due to the pressure and constant criticism from others, she finally addressed the issue. She posted an apology video and explained what really happened. It took a while for her to remove the merchandise with the stolen designs. Honestly, everything in her clothing line was great. The clothes looked cool and neat, and it's too bad this happened. When Mai posted the different designs, people immediately noticed that 2 of them were done by other artists. They were possibly redesigned, but they were otherwise similar to the original works. Now the 2 artists have been informed about the mishap. They were doing everything in their power to reach out to more people and let them know about this unfortunate situation. The 2 artists, Stephie Laurette and Unicorn, had decided to work together and made a joint statement regarding the issue on Instagram. They also posted pictures to make everything clearer and simpler. In the caption, they wrote, "On September 10, 2022, influencer at Mai Pham at Mai's Pham at Alchemy stole my work and passed it off as hers to generate profits and make more money from her audience without my consent. And for the record, I was 1 DM away the entire time. When I received a message from one of my followers that a vlogger created a clothing brand using one of my designs that was created back in 2020 without my permission, I was disappointed. It was heartbreaking. The website and design on one of her graphic hoodies look similar, if not almost exactly what I have in my artwork posted in 2020. I would like to seek help and share this with everyone so she can be held accountable. This is not to shame another influencer or content creator, but instead to hold people accountable for their actions and support other artists who also get their work misused. Posting any artwork without a source actively hurts the original artist by depriving us of the credit for our work and capitalizing on others' creativity. Thank you for taking the time to read this. If you're following along, consider supporting the artists that you care about, both big and small. Mai, I hope you see this and consider the opportunity you have to choose more integrity and live up to the words you speak with actions. For someone whose biggest fear is not being herself, truth seems to be of no importance to you if there's money to be made. In another post, they explain that the reason they speak out is not just to protect their work, but also to avoid this from happening in the future. As an artist, I'm frustrated. I cherish every design I make and post. It's my feelings and thoughts pieced together from my mind to digital form, and it speaks to truths I have experienced and felt, hoping others can gain from it too. When things get taken and my thoughts and intentions are disregarded, it's very hard for me not to be upset. Using my work without permission and claiming it as anything but mine to generate profit is deeply disheartening. I eventually have to let it all go as this isn't good for my well-being. I'm still continuing my work as an artist, and this will not faze me in the end. Some would say I did so well with my work that it was taken from me, and that I guess it's time for me to move on with another great idea. Even if my work isn't acknowledged as it should have been, I'll continue sharing myself through my art and hopes you find something in it too. I hope you can share my story. It's not just to speak about what has happened to me, but to hopefully prevent this from happening to other fellow artists and create some more accountability amongst those who take without compensation when it's due. Thank you to my friends that stood by me to make this post, as this wasn't easy. They also posted some of their original works and compared them to the hoodies. There were also some posts by some of their followers discouraging people from buying from Mai's clothing store. Some people could not believe that Mai had allowed this to happen. She agreed to use stolen designs for her own merchandise. In order to defend herself, Mai would probably say that she hired graphic designers and artists to help her create unique and cool designs for her merchandise. Now, these hired designers used a shortcut and just went online and used whatever artwork fit the concept of Mai. When Mai was presented with the designs, she just picked the ones perfect for her brand. What happened between Mai and the two artists was not something new. There have been numerous cases similar to this. Many artists use social media to advertise and showcase their artworks, but people easily grab them and use them without permission from the artist. People have this misconception that once an image or artwork is posted online, then anyone could just use it. As implied in the joint statement of the artists, it was obvious that Mai did not contact them. She made no effort to message them and explain her side of the story. After the two artists posted their sentiments online, Mai finally decided to speak up. She posted an apology video and admitted her mistakes. She mentioned the names of the two original artists and assured her followers that all her earnings she made from the hoodies with those designs would be given to the artist. She was sorry, and even if she was unaware of where those designs came from, she took full responsibility. She made all the final decisions. Her reason for creating her brand was to spread a good message and good vibes to everyone, but it took a wrong turn. She'd also reached out to the artists to tell them of her plan of action.
Turns out this week I come to realize that two of the designs that I picked from the graphic design deck were reproduced versions of Stephie Laurette and Yanni Korn's designs, and I just want to come on here and give them full credit of what they deserve for those designs. And I also want to let you know that if you guys bought a hoodie with those designs on it, they are getting full compensation of the profits that were made off those earnings.
She also encouraged all her followers to support Stephie Laurette and Yanni Korn. Clearly, Mai worked really hard to make this dream a reality. She invested so much time, effort, and money in this brand to further her career in fashion. But in a blink of an eye, her dream was crushed because of her negligence. This is a learning experience for Mai, especially if she's planning to explore more fashion. She should be responsible with her decisions because people these days easily notice everything. It's a good thing that she contacted the two artists and compensated them. What do you think happened to the graphic designers who stole the designs? Do you think that Mai will release more clothes for her brand? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Stay tuned for more interesting videos. Are you not entertained? If you are, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.